I just want to go around
Uno,
with the mic.
1, 2, 3,
Everybody
4.
introduce yourselves and who you are to George.
The sham and the fail.
Thank you. Yolanda?
What's that? What?
You gotta say who you are and how you know George.
Who I am?
And how you know George.
Oh my goodness. Well, I work with him, please, and he's the very sweet person. He's always says hi to everybody, and when I need help, he always there to help me. He never says no. Thank you, George.
Aww. Yay!
Hey, sweetie, she's right. I'm Steve. I've known George, what, 4 or 5 years, something like that. Yeah, a week. See ya. Anyway, he's great. All of you know George's nature. He's there for whoever needs help. He's there for support, and he's there just to have fun. He's a great guy. I'm glad I know him.
Yay!
Me too.
I don't know George at all, but it's been a nice party. Thank you very much.
She just walked in off the street.
I'm Kathy, and this is David, and Christine is our daughter-in-law, and George is our stepfather-in-law. What are you to us? But I am a driver for naps. When we went to Thanksgiving dinner one time, George slept in the back of my van, and I drove Connie actually through Chicago, which George would never do. He always took the shortcut and the other roads. But Connie got to see Chicago. So happy birthday. And you got to see the lake. We went all the way close to the lake, and George woke up under the L tracks, and he goes, "Where are we?" And I said, "We're in Chicago." And he goes, "You know, if you turn here." And I go, "We're not turning. No, I'm driving." So, happy birthday, George.
Thank you.
I don't know him. I just heard this free.
My name's Adam. I'm a friend of Mike and Christine's, and I've known George a few years, and happy to be here. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Grace, and this is my husband Jeff, and we've become good friends with Connie and George over the last couple of years. And one of the best things about them is every time they come to our house, they bring us a cake. It's great because I love cake. In fact, we got married a couple months ago, and they weren't able to come, but our joke was, oh, if they came, they'd probably bring the cake for us. And they've done a lot of nice things too. One cold winter night last winter, our garage door was stuck, and they came out at night and fixed the door for us. They fixed our car. But most of all, thank you for always coming to our house and bringing cake.
Yay!
My name's Jeff Hayden with the Chicago Police Department, and I've had a real work to do.
That must be stated.
We'll be doing an interrogation. But on a serious note, through the Pace family, and through Steve, Ross, Delma, I've got to meet some really special people working all the sporting events. Been doing it 19 years, and I was really through Steve to get to meet George at some of their depot nights over there in Des Plaines, the pizza place, and it's a wonderful bunch of people. They've always taken me in and made me feel very welcome. It's always a pleasure. Even to this day, I know Ross and Delma ask about me, and we're asking about the wedding. It means a lot. But George, a funny story is that 2 quick funny stories. Once we had a flat tire, and George, come on by. So we stopped by his shop, and he also was trying to help us with a fender problem. So he took a dryer out. And he kept saying, I wish I had two dryers. An hour went by, wish I had 2 dryers. So Grace looks at him and goes, why don't we get a second one? I'll just keep going. I think about 5 hours later, he decided to get a second dryer out, and we, sure enough, got it out. The other one was we just had our famous Summer Bash barbecue. It was kind of like a little second wedding reception for the Chicago guests that couldn't make it up to Madison. And I was in the charcoal grill, and somehow the gas grill died out, and George, he got a hazmat plan going. He had 6 people, Steve, he had everybody over, he had fireballs going, and determined that there was a leakage, a pipe leakage of some sort. There he goes, off to Home Depot, and well, Steve knows the rest of it, but he made sure it got all taken care of. Steve, George, I can never thank you for your friendship. You've always been wonderful. Connie, all of you guys, okay? I love you. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Hazmat. I love it.
Hi, my name's Les, and George, he's a friend of mine. We've been friends for about almost 5 years. We work together. On Mondays, we go out for pizza. Tuesdays, we go out for tacos. And I just want to tell you about George's sense of humor. One night, we went out for tacos, and this is the first night I brought my wife with me. And I go to introduce her to George, and her name is Elsie, and I go to introduce her to George, and George said, Les, is that Brenda? Wait a minute, man. You're trying to get me in trouble over here, man. So anyway, make a long story short, when I got home that night, my wife was like, who's Brenda? Thanks a lot, George. I'll see you for tacos Tuesday.
Speak instead of me.
How's everybody doing? My name is Vic Isikoff. I work at Pace with George. Lovely gal next to me is a good friend of mine. This is Val. I love George's Camaro because when George comes rumbling down with that thing, I think I'm back in my 383 Roadrunner. Happy birthday, George.
Hi guys, I'm Tom. I just want to thank George really for the first year while I was on the part-time on the job. I worked this Sunday runner for about a year, so I really appreciate it because I needed the money. But thanks, George.